All right, we're live. Welcome back to the Lost Comms podcast. I've almost got the name of my own podcast. Well, once again, as always, we're your host, Shane and Shane's friend. I like the fedora. It's back. Love it. People have been asking for it.
Did you open the pod by saying this is Shane and Shane's friend?
Yeah.
Did you do that on accident?
I think it just kind of rolls off the tongue now. I'm kind of about. I'm thinking Shane and Shane's friend shirts coming soon.
No, actually, it's funny that you mentioned something about a shirt so early because on purpose I didn't wear the shirt because I feel like we need. I think we need a new shirt.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
Oh yeah, hey, hold on. Close your comment window just for now, guys. Just so we're gonna get into you guys, so to speak, and see you guys and chat with you here along the way. But I have an idea.
Okay, I'm pretty stoked about this. This is not planned.
It wasn't.
I'm excited to see where this is going.
It came to me in a vision,
okay,
if you will, an epiphany.
Okay,
I know. Yeah,
I love it. That's how I get most of my ideas.
So we have avocado shirts because of something crazy that Shane did on the show.
Yeah, borderline psychotic. I would argue.
Borderline psychotic. I would also say that. I feel as though that there's an opportunity to make a shirt for something crazy that Juancho has done on this show.
I feel like I know where this is going, and I'm kind of here for it.
Hey guys, safety first.
Safety first.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Oh,
shout out wives.
Yeah.
Shout out wives.
Shout out wives and mothers everywhere. Hey, we all got moms. Go call your mom. Tell her you love her.
Mom, if you're watching, happy Mother's Day. I don't know if she is or not.
If you're watching, I hope the translation is good because there's no way you understand what I'm saying.
Howday to all the mothers out there. Howday. Shout out wives.
Yeah, big shout out wives. It's funny. My sister asked me, she's like, hey, what are you getting Julie for Mother's Day? And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you're not going to get her anything for Mother's Day? I was like, what is she, my mother? I was like, she's not my mom. Why am I on the hook for this? Obviously, we got her flowers.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, was it a last minute? No, because I'm a forward thinker and I think about these things way far in advance. But anyway,
Juliana's a big fan of gas station gifts and not by choice.
Oh, dude, you'd be surprised. What kind of gas station gifts they have these days.
Dude, I'm telling you, some top-notch stuff in there.
You're in a pinch, but you got to find the ones that have a, they have a spot for like the truck drivers because that's the clientele.
Dude.
That you know what I mean? Like,
dude.
Like a pilot, the gas station that will remain unnamed from our previous pods.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that gas station. You go to those, man. The world is your oyster. You have so many opportunities to get whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay. I want to caveat all this with I obviously am planning a trip for her as a Mother's Day / birthday gift. She got a little something, but she's not a gift person. She's a trip person. So I get to have all the fun with the gifts. 90% of the time they're gag gifts.
That's 100%, Tawny.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My wife.
I anticipate.
Oh yeah.
My wife. Okay, so get this. I've never seen Borat. Never seen it. But I know all of it only based on parody.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I think I watched it like 10 years late. 10 years after it came out. Like just recently in probably like the past like 5 years I've seen it. Great movie.
I mean, clearly.
Check it out. You should definitely check it out. It's super good. All right, man. What do you think? You want to dive into it? Say, hey, guys, everybody, thank you for spending your Sunday night with us. Safety first.
Safety first. It's episode 9, the episode before the finale, asterisk, the episode before the combination of the semifinals and finale. We are in the Dominican Republic, and it was a long one. I thought it was longer than it was. If you watched Justin's pod, shout out Justin's pod. I thought we were there longer in the challenges than we actually were.
Yeah. So if you guys were on Races Recap, like we were both on there. What was it, 2 days ago? Thank you, Justin, for shout out Justin for having us on. It was a great time. But once so like we were there for like 2.5 hours at the first roadblock, and I'm like, I don't think we were there for 2.5 hours. I mean, it was long. I don't remember that. And then Ricky and Cesar were in the chat, and they dropped in and said it was like an hour. think so. But still, probably the longest roadblock that we had.
It was so frustrating. I mean, like 5 times doesn't seem like. I think that's what it took me to get it right. It doesn't seem like a lot of attempts, dude. But when there's 10 rocks and it's eternal. Every single attempt is like end of your life eternal, dude. It's incredible.
So we started out in the first group with lo and behold, Ricky and Cesar,
who I've deemed the God Kings.
The God Kings, yeah. Oh gosh. So we're feeling pretty good because up to this point, the only time that we've started in the first group was when Juan had food poisoning. So we're feeling right up till now.
Oh no, hold on. We also started in the first group in the Mega Leg. That was the only other time after that. It was Argentina, Uruguay, and here.
Oh, you're right. Okay,
so
we were 1 for 2 on our as far as getting first place when we start in first place. So we were feeling pretty good because I mean the only time that we didn't get first place when starting in the first group. I mean, yes, we've only got it once so far. However, the only time that we didn't get it while starting in the first group was when Juan was smoked with food poisoning. So
I just couldn't do it. And hey, good on him. Hey, shout out Amazing Race for that edit, dude. They did not show how much pain I was in. Like. They could have shown me coming out a lot worse, but thank God I came out smelling like flowers yet again.
Yeah, we're definitely on the fortunate side of the Amazing Race edit for sure. They threw us a bunch of bones, so to speak, throughout the season. So thank you, Amazing Race. So we started out in the first group, and here we go. Like we start humming to. Which was a decent like run through the trail. Remember, we started at the bottom of that river. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how you got there, but for me, it was at least a 1.5 mile truck.
Oh, dude, no, they put us on a bus and we just drove to the bottom.
No, are you serious? I was like, those mother.
We ran. I mean, I walked. I wasn't doing the challenge. I walked. I was like, yeah, I'll get there. Hopefully, he'll be done. You know. Yeah. And but we did take a shortcut. Like they took you guys the long way for sure. So so me and Ricky, because Cesar was doing the challenge, me and Ricky were, at our leisure getting down there, and we did. But yeah, dude, like that was it looked long.
Bro, it was long. And like, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Like I built a little bit of distance between so to speak, between Caesar and I. But it wasn't that much distance. Caesar was in there. Like that dude was like, I'm sure I was at eye level the entire time for him. Like, which was, shocking, but not super shocking. Cause I mean, these boys are prepared.
So, well, here's one thing. It was an incline run. So as fast as you think that you're moving, like the person that's walking it behind you is probably doing pretty decent because they're walking an incline. Meanwhile, you're just busting your butt, family show, uphill into where like you think you're going so fast, but really you're just probably walking.
Cards on the table. There were parts where I walked. Like obviously you're gonna get gassed. But I would see a little background here. I would see a cameraman post it up, and I'd be like, "Get ready to run, baby! I'm about to look hella good in front on TV." It's back to walking.
Yeah, dude. We only walk when the camera's on. All right, like, when the cameras are on, we're going, baby. We're going.
Oh man.
So we get So man, this is your deal, man. Take it away.
Oh, we get to the top. It's time to jump. Okay, you guys got to hear me out here. I looked like crap saying that I was scared to jump that stuff. It was way higher than the camera showing. Like it was at least a 60-foot jump. Yeah.
60 feet.
Dude, I know.
Just like the road.
Exaggerate. I know.
Just like the roadblock was 2.5 hours.
All right. Check it out.
Do you know? Real talk though. Do you know how tall 60 feet is? Like for cliff jumping, like that is asinine.
So actually, this is why I know it was about 60 feet is because there's a 60-foot cliff jump in Coeur d'Alene here. So when you go to Coeur d'Alene, you can cliff jump, and the highest one is at 60 feet ish. I mean, give or take. Nobody's measuring it with a ruler.
Bro, I've done a fair amount of cliff jumping, and like 20 feet is like scaring the shiz out of you high.
Well, you should know that I've only done that jump one time. Like I've been there 8 times, and I've only had the balls to do it once. That's how high it was. 60
feet is like those are like, I don't know. I'm not. Hey.
Oh man, I kind of want to look it up now because I don't want to like overcompensate. Yeah, well,
the cameras. I'll bring it back. The cameras made it look like, and dude, 20 feet is still sketch. Like 20 feet is sketchy as heck.
Yeah.
And I thought it was about 20 feet high. like just by looking at it. But
the
I don't.
cameras made it look shorter. Well, whatever. I digress. Actually, if you watch, man, who was it? I think it's a. I'm not gonna butcher anybody's name. We'll move on. Anyway, the point is, it looked hotter than it looked on the camera. I looked like a freaking weenie. Whatever.
No, dude.
And then I was like,
hey, we got kids, bro.
Dude, I said that.
We got kids.
You wouldn't believe how much hate I got for that. People are like, "What are you talking about, dude? You're not even old." I'm like, I'm old enough to be scared out of my mind jumping off this rock.
Yeah, dude, it's the keyboard princesses back there.
Okay, whatever. We started jumping. Overall, it was a freaking phenomenal experience. You can see it on the camera. It did not pay justice. It was gorgeous. Shane, I'm sorry you actually didn't get to experience it. It was probably one of the most beautiful things we've seen so far.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I mean, dude, but you just came off of a rough. You deserved it for sure. It looked like you were having fun up there, and I could hear you too, jumping off the cliff and going down the side, like like having fun, like not in like a scared way, just like everybody's screaming, jumping off the cliffs and like the slides and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, in a major way. Actually, I got a question for you. Now, having seen it back, how do you think you would have done it? You think you would have done it?
I think, well, I mean, I would have done it. Yeah,
I think you would have done it just fine for sure. But I wanted to get your take.
It's funny that you said that because I was watching it with Tawny the other night. This has been the only episode that we actually got to watch together. But just the two of us. So we're watching it and like we get my struggle would have been figuring out that all 10 were there. Dude, like once. You know what I mean? Like once, if I would have gotten to that point, I think I could have actually done pretty well on it. Like just about, like no better than you did, but like I probably could have swung it.
I don't know. I think like on the right day, you probably would have done a little better than I did. I took a long time.
Dude, you did it in 2 times, or at least the camera showed. Maybe 3.
I think it showed me 5. I think Ricky got it in 3 and I got it in 5. But okay. I digress. You're completely right. I never saw all 10 statues. And I said that on Justin's pod too. Never saw all of them. They were very well hidden. I
don't think anybody did. I think everybody saw like 1Z, 2Z, 3, 4, and like they combined it, and like everybody was working together. Like everybody's like, "Oh, the alliance is like." Well, I mean, in this case, like if you don't work with anybody else, there's other people working with other people. So like,
and you think about take advantage of that. And you and I are locked in at this point, and Ricky and Caesar are our biggest competition. And I see Caesar working with Melissa. I'm not going to not take that opportunity and work with somebody 100%. Else myself because I don't want him to get that lead.
Which was crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people say that we didn't like that. Amber had to go solo dolo. In reality, once Caesar left, I pretty much like exclaimed out loud, like, "Hey guys, Caesar left. If we don't all get out of here, it's just going to increase his lead. Let's all just work together and figure this out." And that's where we kind of pointed it out to each other. So we all actually got a little bit of help from each other. These guys are good guys, nice. Guys and gals.
Do you want to dive into the comments real quick before you go further?
Sure, dude. Let's do it.
Okay, we've got. Hello from Ontario. Hello from Washington. Hey, you know what, Kayla Weiss? She lives in your backyard. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What?
Oh, yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Probably ran into each other.
What? Hey, do you know Juan lives in Washington?
I do, actually. Let's see. Rooting for you out. Thank you so much. Homeland Interior Design. Thanks again. Great to see you again. We did watch Racers recap. I'm interested in Annalise.
Oh, the Heartland Interior Design. I kind of have some beef with you right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I would love to.
I have a little bit of beef with her right now. She created, she created a Amazing Race All-Star season, and there were two military guys in it,
but it wasn't us.
In it. Not us.
What military guys was it?
Hey, I'm like water off a duck. I'm gonna let it go. It's not a big deal. I'm definitely not losing that much sleep over it.
I think if we ever get invited back, we should just focus on just being funny. We should just be funny and give them a good show.
Oh, dude, if we get invited back for a champion season or an all-star season, I think we're keeping our cards pretty close here because our first swing at putting our faces in front of the camera, don't want to say the wrong things and get canceled.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. That being said, I'm sure there's a million reasons to. I mean, I don't know why we're still on YouTube.
I know.
Shout out to YouTube.
Yeah, thanks YouTube. All the cussing. All right. Anyway, Heartland Interior Design. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, happy to see you. Thank you so much for the support. You're always here with us.
Yeah. Oh, she said. Oh wait, did you guys? Oh, she said your season isn't over though. I don't know how you placed yet. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. I thought it was
somewhere between 1 and 4.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was literally watching Justice podcast. A notification popped up that you guys were live. Yeah. Hey, good on you, Amy. Looked about 10 feet. Wow. Blocked?
Question mark? Bray Dog, I don't know if you've ever done cliff jumping or not, but even this is in Juan's defense. Juan, I would bet money that it wasn't probably over 30 feet. But what I will say to Bray Dog is that like those jumps from the bottom, like you think they're nothing. And then you get up on top of the cliff and you look down and you're like, this is kind of.
I'm locking in 50 plus or minus 10, dude.
You are insane.
I'm locking it in, dude. It was so high.
Google, no.
Oh,
no
my
chance.
God. Plus or minus
no
10,
chance.
you're telling me that you're not going to give me a 30, 40, wait, quick maths. 40-60 split?
Do you have an oak tree in your front yard?
No.
Do you have a maple?
No. I don't have any.
Do you have any trees? Okay, how about
in my backyard? In my backyard,
you got those big pine
big
trees.
Boys. Yeah, the ones that lean off each other. It's actually kind of cute.
The wide ones or the tall ones?
The tall ones.
Okay, the tall ones. Those trees are about 100 to 125-ish feet tall.
Oh, I mean those are way taller than what I jumped for sure. Yeah.
Well, so you're telling me halfway up the tree is high?
I'm telling you that I was standing on my roof the other day, and it was higher than my roof.
Wait, Juan, everything okay, man? Why are you standing on your roof?
It's May, Shane. Time to take the Christmas lights down, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, dude, I'm a big leave my Christmas lights on all year round kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Dude, I was too. And then some wind knocked them down, so we're just hanging. And so I was like, okay, well, these got to come down now.
Oh, dude, I'm completely joking. I don't leave my Christmas lights on. I do know people that leave their Christmas lights on all year round. Come on. Come on. And if you leave your Christmas lights on all year round, don't take it personally. I don't like that. That's all you need to know.
I mean, it's fair. Like me personally, I do, and I've accepted the hate. I've accepted the hate that comes with it. I'm a busy man.
Okay, so I'll close the comments for now. We'll jump back into them, fellas and fellettes here in a second. Howday, by the way, everybody in the chat. Ricky and Cesar, I saw you in there. Howday, Ricky and
Golden
Cesar.
Boys. Howday.
Oh, Cesar. Hey, how high would you say that cliff was?
Oh, man. Cesar, come on, buddy.
No,
come on.
No, don't you, no.
How high was the jump? Come on.
There's no chance.
Oh man. Three stories high.
3 stories.
Is that like 10? Is that?
It's about 10. It's about 30 feet.
That's about 30 feet.
It's about 30 feet, which is high as heck, dude. There's no chance.
All right, I'm gonna look it up.
You're telling me you jumped from a 5-story building. A 5-story building?
See, now saying it like that, it does sound like too much. I'm going to look this up, and we're going to get to the bottom of this at the party. 32 feet. Ricky looked it up. Damn it.
32 feet. Hey, that's high.
High.
Like, no disrespect to Wancho on this. Like, it's not 50 feet, but, like, that's high. 30 feet cliff jump is high, man.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable for sure. It wasn't 60 feet. I guess that was just my own head. I was just that's just the age talking. Thanks, fellas.
It also wasn't 2.5 hours.
I guess it also wasn't a 1.5 mile truck then.
Yeah, it was probably like 100 yards, but it's okay, dude.
Oh, man. All right, cool. Hey, Caesar knocks it out of the park yet again, gets out of there first. There's 4 of us left. I figure it out next. And then they show Rod saying that I left them high and dry. I popped in at Rod's station and told him, I was like, hey, I think this one are off. They didn't show that, and I just looked like a D-bag.
Juan, you just left your boy, but that's all right.
That's pretty good. Direct quote.
Oh, dude. It's because they've got pretty good quotable quotes. He does. It's fun. Okay, dude. Yeah. So now you're off of the 69-foot cliff at this point.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
So, dude, like, how long did it take you to realize that there was 10? Like, there was actually 10 because the camera didn't really do it justice. Like, it showed you go down a couple times, but how long did it take you to realize that there was like each side had a different freaking
I actually
symbol?
figured that one out really fast. That
you did.
I think I was the first one, and I stayed quiet about it. And when I heard like Melissa talking about it, I was like, damn it, dude, the cat's out of the bag.
Hey, family show.
Crap. Sorry. Everybody drink. If you're at home following and playing the game, drink.
Buy a t-shirt. Buy a t-shirt, drink.
Oh, this is going to be a hell of a finale party. Which, by the way, see you guys then.
Yeah.
Get your tickets today. Let us know. DM us if you need information.
That's right.
Dude, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So I saw that Rod had like 4 other ones that I didn't have. And at that point, I was like, what are the odds there's one mislead? Like, it's going to be all 10 of them. And so it's like just a matter of finding the damn things. But so whatever, we figured it out. What I really want to get to, which is the awful part of this episode that's actually not shown in the edit, is I lose my UCF hat because I left it where I put my helmet.
I remember you being super upset about that.
I stopped you when we were running to the pickup trucks, and I was like, Shane, my UCF hat. You're like, dude,
like, no chance.
Leave it. Yeah. You're like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I know what I got to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Yeah, no chance.
I was so upset. Dude.
No chance we're going back for a hat that like nobody goes to as far as
oh my God, dude. Whatever. Go Knights, baby. All right, but anyway, yeah, we get to the truck. Our driver, absolute killer. Love the guy. And then we head out to the cocoa beans.
I didn't know him, didn't get to know him, didn't understand him. I just watched Juan and our driver just have a full-blown conversation, and I caught I caught he said I a few times. I heard the yo, and then he and then he would end words with o, which I knew. Which you know for a fact is Spanish. That's 100%. That's it. I know that one's Spanish.
What can I say? You're a man of culture.
Dude, I'm pretty cultured at this point, dude. I've been to more Hispanic speaking countries than most anybody I know. So
I mean, yeah. Instant freaking track record of 6 countries, I think.
Howdy.
Oh man. Ma'am.
Happy Mother's Day again to all those mothers out there that are watching. Howdy,
ladies.
Ma'am.
Real heroes. Shane, we get in the pickup truck. This guy's amazing. We start reading the clue, and it says, "Hey, go pick. You're gonna basically go pick this stuff, the cocoa seeds." And then we get there, and I don't know what to expect, honestly.
No, and I think this is where you and I know for certain just by watching the episode back that this is where you and I kind of ate some time, and not in a good way. We took it right to the chin. We read the clue and it says, "Here's your machine. Be careful. It's very sharp." Or here's your tool that you have to use, and go cut cacao pods.
Yeah,
my precious cacao, as say sorry.
Dude, I'm so jealous. Like, I love it when we get the quote of the episode.
I know,
and it's only happened once.
I know, just once. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, but dude, I thought and this is where our lack of Amazing Race knowledge kind of comes into play. We talked about this on Justin's pod, but we're not super fans, so we don't know exactly what we can and what we can't get away with. So we're cutting all the and we're doing it quickly. We're cutting stuff down left and right. Yeah. Excuse me, that's gross. But then we look over on the episode and they're climbing trees like crazy, man.
Being efficient about it. I think you're right.
And
I think you're right. Yeah.
I didn't, dude. I legitimately thought hey, if you do anything other than what we're telling you you can do, you're gonna get a penalty. And so we were playing a tight race at this point, and we're like, we're not. And then we had 2 teams pass us, dude.
Mm-hmm. No, I think you're right there. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Meanwhile, because it took us a second to figure out that tool. Not a hard tool to use, but definitely hard to get in the rhythm of it.
Oh yeah, dude. You're 100% right, dude. It was kind of tough to get the hang of, I would say.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, that's where it helps knowing the race. If God willing, we ever get invited back, now we know. Now we're coming back and we're sharp.
The next champions were all-stars. I guess you'll have to figure that out coming up Wednesday at 9:30.
I guess we'll see how. Yep. We'll see how Wednesday goes.
Hey, tune in prime time for the finale Wednesday 9:30 p.m. baby, prime time under the lights. Juan and I going after $1 million freaking bucks. Hey, I've got a funny story for you, dude.
Okay, go.
Okay. So last week I was giving you hella crap about your story about at a restaurant, right? And then you told somebody with
the freaking autograph. Jesus.
All right, dude, get this. Okay, I swear nothing like this would ever happen to me. I gave you so much crap that it couldn't. There's just no way. Sure. I would never allow that to happen because I would never live it down, dude. So I get off, or I'm airlining down to where was it? Pensacola? Okay, and I pick up a jet in Pensacola, and we fly a scheduled service to Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
So I get to Pensacola, and I'm like looking for my jet. I'm like, where's the gate? Like, oh gosh. I'm like, well, whatever. I'll just like chill here, give my captain a call. So I call the captain. He's like, yeah, I'm down here. I'll meet you right there. Just stay put. I'm like, okay. So I'm standing there, like in the middle of the terminal. Okay, like I've got my uniform on. I've got like just
sure,
like right, like, and this lady comes off of a plane. And I swear to God, she locks eyes with me. Okay. Like, lock. And, like, dude, she's like 30, like a good 20 yards away. Like 30 feet. I don't know if that math checks out.
Is that Juan math, dude?
I don't know if that math checks out. But let's call it 20 yards. I'm a football guy. So let's call it 20 yards. I can guarantee you that. Okay. And I'm like, and she gets off. She goes, what did she say? She goes, oh my God. Like just death staring me, right? Death staring me in the face.
Oh,
and I'm
God.
like, and so I look at her and I'm just like, and so like she starts sprinting, like just sprinting towards me.
I feel like I know where this is going.
Dude, she just starts sprinting towards me. So what do I do? I'm like, hey man, like, it's a fan. like, it's a fan. So
wow, dude.
I put this big old smile on, right? And I'm like this. And she just comes, starts running right through.
Yup, I knew it.
Dude, she goes to the restaurant. Her husband has a beer in his hand. He's holding up the beer. Dude, he's holding up the beer like this, holding up the beer for her. She goes, oh my God, thank God. Grabs the beer from him.
Dude, while you're standing there, like, preparing yourself for a fan. Yes, baby, it's me. God, dude. Are you
Shane
Bielik?
Don't worry, though, dude. I turned around, walked up to her, and asked her if she wanted an autograph.
Oh, dude. God dang it, man. Oh, my God. Okay, so no, get this. I'm playing golf on Saturday, and I'm on the green. So obviously on my third or fourth putt, you know how it is.
Yeah.
This dude yells at me from another fairway. So if you don't play golf, and at least in my experience, if somebody's yelling at you from another fairway, it's like an 80% chance they have a problem with you. And I was like, what is this guy saying? And like, so I go and I listen to him, and he's like, bro, no preface or anything. He literally tells me, he's like, did you lock down the milli? I'm like, what? He's like, the $1 million. Did you win? And I was like,
this is crazy to me, dude. The fact that you're getting noticed everywhere.
I've been Ryan. Noticed. This guy was at least, and this is not Juan math. This guy was at least 40 yards away. He was on another fairway.
Dude, I've been noticed one time in public. Like, dude, I think it's because I think it's my beard.
Yeah, you really locked in that goatee.
I think it's the fact that I wore a goatee on the race. I
agree.
But like people in my work know, like, so like I'll get on a flight with the flight attendants, and the flight attendants will know, and they'll like, and I've never met them before, but they'll be like, oh yeah, like, how's the race and stuff, which is super cool. But like in public, one time.
Well, it doesn't help that every time I go to meet my friends at a bar, they're like, is that Juan from The Amazing Race? Like, blurt it out. And I'm just like, yeah, it's me.
I had one captain, dude. I had one captain on a trip. We went. He's a great guy. Shout out Paul. But we're going bar hopping after a leg, and like every restaurant we get into, dude. This man kicks open the door. Hey, this guy's on The Amazing. Like,
which sucks, dude. It's never a good time to be in that position.
Be easy, bro. And I thought it'd just be the first bar. Oh no, dude. The next 4 bars down the street all have broken doors because he donkey kicked him in, screaming The Amazing Race.
That's hilarious.
I kind of you good? You want to read some comments real quick?
Oh shoot, let's do it. Holy crap, you guys have been busy. Did you figure out the order that didn't matter? Or didn't matter? Oh no, the order didn't matter. No, that didn't matter. No. Why did you know? Why are you laughing?
Are you Juan from The Amazing Race?
Jesus, dude. My friends are family show. Why didn't you know you're going live after RNC? Oh yeah, no, that just happened to work out that way. Ricky and Caesar were just live just like an hour ago. I popped in, but I didn't want to like derail like their recap. They were killing it. It was a great recap, and I was about to hop on here, so I didn't want to start any conversations. But big shout out to their recap. Go watch it. It's incredible. Rod quote was hilarious. Everything Rod says is hilarious. Dude. That dude is a character.
Rod is a funny guy, man. Funny guy. All right,
he's like that in real life.
The farmer should have driven the drivers the entire. Yeah, no kidding. It would have. You okay? So you guys got Ricky's. Okay, so go down to the comment at 8:26 p.m. Go ahead and check that out.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, we got the tip for future racers this week for Ricky and Caesar. I gotta go back and watch that. Is that your brother? Oh wait, that's your brother saying I'll be there too, Shane.
Keep going.
Are you Juan from The Amazing Race, dude? Liam is a menace. He's a menace, dude. Liam, stay far away from New York. That's what I say.
All right.
Yeah. Killer, like awful that the UCF had got is lost. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You guys are amazing. Let's do it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Keep the comments coming. We love them. Okay, dude. So now we go to we're at the Cocoa Pods, and we talked about how we thought that we could get through it pretty quickly, and we thought we did get through it quickly, but apparently we didn't. And then possibly the craziest thing to happen to me on the entire race.
Wow. Okay. All right.
That we're gonna take it there. Is gonna have to find itself on a T-shirt. That was the preface. Preface the episode with it. It's got to find itself on a T-shirt.
Hey man, if you're afraid of the fellas just nibbling on them fingies, dude, then are you really best friends? Listen, Shane, the chocolate was good, brother. You missed out. You missed out.
Hey, bro, are you sure you don't want your chocolate? As my hand is just soaking wet all the way up to my wrist with Juan's saliva.
And you handed it to me at this level, dude. I'm going mouth before hand every time.
I need you to go and rewatch the episode. Thanks. There is not a single food group that you bend your neck down to eat ever. Even a banana. You eat a banana like a sane person. You break it in half and bring it to your mouth.
Oh my god, dude. All right. Shane, my hands are super dirty, dude. I mean, I assume yours were too, but like I feel like you committed to the chocolate. You're like, this is all that's gonna touch the chocolate. Let's just eat the rest of it with our hands.
Juan.
Dude, your reaction was so genuine too. You're like, well, that was the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. I'm so glad they got that part.
You know what? The fact that your brain went like, oh, he definitely wanted me to put my mouth on it.
Family show.
The fact that was your reaction though, like I feel like there was the cameras were not there, like because real life, Juan, that's what you're doing. Like in real.
Well, think about it. You and I are in a rush. That's the most genuine I'm gonna get. Is I'm not even thinking about these things. I'm just grabbing my bag and getting ready to go. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I committed in. You know what? I'm doubling down on it, dude.
Yeah.
A little bit of chocolate with salt.
We should triple down on it. Make a T-shirt. So put it up for sale so people can wear it.
All right, put it in the comments if you want one of those T-shirts. If you'd be willing to buy one.
Yeah, drop in the comments. $19.99. We'll keep it family friendly. Again, we're
family friend discount always.
Be nice to us. Don't say like, "Hey, I want a T-shirt," and then like, not buy one because Juan and I are kind of losing our asses right now on the T-shirt deal.
We're very much not in the black on these yet. So
we are bleeding on the T-shirts, which it's okay. We didn't spend a whole lot of money on it. But listen, at this point, we're gonna do like 1-for-1 orders. Like you want one, we'll get you one.
Cool, we'll get you one. We'll make it.
Yeah. Like we thought we were gonna be the next Lululemon, but like apparently we severely.
I hate to say that we did. Like we were pretty excited about dropping this shirt.
Oh yeah, dude, we got a whole store. Now the store keeps more profit until like you're a store for 9 months with like credibility, and I'm not gonna be.
But even our freaking friends didn't buy one, dude. They really be your own people. They really do be your own people. Big shout out to Rob Davis, though. He got one. Love you, brother.
Yeah. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for everybody that bought a T-shirt.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Big shout out to all of you.
Not a shout out to the boys, though, because like they think it's okay to rip me for the avocado and the way I cut it, but not buy a T-shirt.
And that's still happening. One of our buddies, every time he cuts an avocado, he sends us a video of him cutting it the wrong way, and then he flips the camera. He flips the camera to like a filter of him with like face mask on, like in Mexico. It was the funniest thing. He does that.
He does that about once a week. So you would, a sane person would think like, oh, he's buying a lot of T-shirts. Nope.
This is really supporting the pod.
Sure is it, dude. I'm sweating my.
I'm actually getting kind of hot too, but I only got one more layer.
Sweating my family show off here. Holy cow!
I like that. That was actually really good.
That's good, huh?
Yeah. All right, cool. Wait, we picked the beans. Obviously, we get passed by 2 teams. Shane, great point on the tool. That was huge. But now it's time to get out of here, and now it's time to go and play some baseball and meet Big Sexy
dude. Bartolo Colon. Super cool.
Dude, that was incredible.
Super cool. So I'm not going to lie as though like I'm a super big baseball fan. There are a few names in baseball that I know and am privy to just because I grew up around the sport with family friends being huge into baseball. And Bartolo Colon was probably one of the 3 names in baseball that I was really privy to. And so
same over here.
The fact that his name was on the the clue, that was like I was already kind of nervous like going into it, and I wasn't nervous for the baseball because I know I can do that. I was nervous for finishing the event and having a feeling I was going to end up meeting Bartolo Colon, which lo and behold we did. But before that,
he looks good, man. He looks good,
dude. He looks just as good as when he played. Watching his highlights. Before that, though, I do want to talk about the cab ride and the fact that everybody's cab like driver, like not only did they speak English, but like I'm pretty sure like the race hired these cab drivers. Like, are you willing to sabotage a race's event?
Yeah, literally.
No, you're not. You're not hired.
This was practically another roadblock because even our guy was like, dude, I was riding him.
Crazy.
Like, I got super pissed at him. I was like, dude.
Yeah, because like I remember I was like talking to you. I'm like, dude, tell him to like go faster, and you would like every time.
I was like, Shane, if I yell at this guy anymore, he's gonna kick his ass.
I know you were, dude. You were getting mad at me, dude. You were getting mad at me. You're like, dude, I'm not. Remember because
no, but because you were right. You were right. I didn't know what else to freaking do, dude.
Dude, he was pissed. You could tell he was pissed. Like when he was driving, like he wasn't even looking at you. He was like just like looking forward. I was like,
took the money
all right,
from my hand, and we got out. Like he didn't want anything to do with this.
But
hey, man, be that way. It's for $1 million. Sorry, brother.
Yeah. Don't mind the camera crew in the back. Like it's completely normal. I got people with camera crews in the back of my car every day. Like, dude, like, come on. Like maybe just like ask like, hey, what's going on? Is this kind of important? Yes. Yes, it is.
I think Regan Caesar at one point said like, hey, always befriend the drivers because they'll help you out more. I guess you catch more flies with honey. Maybe we'll try that one next time we get invited to the race.
You did though. This guy
we definitely. Yeah, no. This guy was out to lunch for sure.
Thankfully, we didn't have Amber and Vinny's guy. Holy catfish, dude,
bro, man. Hey, and man, the ability, nature of the race. I will say, I'm not mad about it. Like, it upsets you in the moment, but in the long run, it's the things you can't control.
Yes, the ability to speak Spanish really helped us out at that point because, like, these guys, I'm pretty sure. Do you speak English? Oh yes, you're out. You're not a cab driver on this part. Like, you know what I mean? Like they were hiring dudes that did not speak English and only spoke Spanish.
Somehow we freaking made it though. So we make it to the stadium. Shane knocks it out of the park. Oh, nice.
So oh yeah, dude. Juan, you always got a way of just like figuring out how to get a good pun in there.
I know it was completely by accident. Was it hard?
No, I know. I mean, it was. It's if you do it growing up your whole life. Like, no, I didn't play organized baseball, but like, there wasn't a day in the summertime that we weren't playing wiffle ball or baseball in the field across the street from where I grew up. So we played all the time. So like baseball was, you can call it second nature as far as sports are concerned. I'm not great at it, but you can do it. So when I saw that it was baseball and I saw I was actually blown away. Like I threw the ball to first and I'm like,
that's it.
I'm like, do I got to do this like 100 times in a row or and they're just like giving me a thumbs up. I'm like, oh wow, this is going to be pretty easy. I'm like, oh, catch a fly ball, too easy. I'm upset at the Amazing Race because they did not include a soundbite at this point. I dropped the first fly ball, and I dropped the first fly ball. I'm not gonna go into excuses, but I dropped the first fly ball. It was at my ankles, but hey, I dropped the first fly ball. But
it showed you were like, come on, Shane.
Right. And so, but what I said was, I'm like, oh, the boys are as I'm picking the ball up, I'm like, the boys are going to love that one. And they didn't hear it. That was one of the quotes that I was thoroughly looking forward to. Cause I love taking heat. Funny. It's fun. Whenever you're getting made fun of, Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
How
anyway,
was the cap?
the cap was. I mean, it was again like you grow up doing it. So like I can certainly see how that stuff, even for somebody like Rod that probably hasn't swung a bat in a long time and he's building muscle like crazy. Like, dude, like when you're building that kind of muscle, I can only imagine that it throws off a little bit of coordination in other places unless you're staying sharp on that stuff. And so, I mean, the throwing stuff, Rod, hilarious. I don't have an excuse for you on that one.
And you really wrote a big check on the way there, dude.
Bro, I'm not gonna grill you too hard on that because I know the fellas in the league are roasting you wholesale this week. Like I know they're just ripping you to shreds. So I don't want to bury you anymore. That was fun.
But I think you're right, Shane, because you could tell when he was swinging, that dude was trying to knock that cap into the next leg, dude. Like,
yeah.
Like I was like, holy crap, Rod's hitting that stick hard.
Yeah.
So it makes sense as to why to be okay. All right. Family show. Family
show.
So it makes sense as to why it would have been harder. So I understand what you're saying. I never played baseball growing up. Always been a soccer guy. But
no, and like if you didn't, like, oh, dude, you were going to struggle, and you saw a couple teams struggle because they didn't have experience hitting. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure Ricky came straight from the league. Dude, I'm pretty sure he was with the MLB before the show. Along with Top Chef, well, Cesar was on Bobby Flay, and then he. I'm sure there was a professional welding league out there too that they came from.
Needless to say, this season so far has been built for them.
Yeah. Like, hey, Ricky and Cesar, can you fill this out? Okay, go down here and tell us what you can do. Okay, everything copy. Well,
that being said, hey, like I said, the God Kings can't fight it. Let me see. They just said they're like drafted with the Phillies in Little Leagues. I wouldn't doubt it, dude.
All right, we'll get through this roadblock and then we'll check some comments out. So
great job, Vinny. Even said he's like, I don't really play baseball, but like he figured it out, dude. I mean,
he smoked.
He understood the task. Like,
he smoked it, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, so we got hit the cap. I think I actually got it in 2 tries, which I think they only showed 1. I think I remember 2 tries, but whatever. It was pretty easy. But then we went and met Bartolo Colon, which was super cool. Dude, super cool, dude. Like, go look at some of his highlight reels, man. Like this dude's a stud. Yeah. Like he's a legend of the game. So
he was like 240 pounds, like pitching like 93 miles per hour.
Big sexy baby.
Dude is amazing.
Shout out Bartolo Colon. I know you're watching the pod.
That's a hot dude. Man, good on you, Shane. You really believe in the pod.
Who doesn't watch the pod? I get noticed from on the road from people that watch the pod, not the Amazing Race.
Like a beer.
This guy was. Yeah, that's fair. But then we're making our way via cab. Let's dive into Juan. You cool?
Yeah.
Dive into some comments here before we move on.
Shoot, man, you guys have been busy. Thank you so much for being
thank you guys so much. You guys keep the show going.
Autograph cherry on top. I don't want to hear the word autograph has been banned from Lost Com show. You feed one chocolate. Heck yeah, it was delicious. His loss. Oh yeah. Interior design. You don't remember me eating the chocolate? Go back and watch it. Promise you it'll be worth your time.
Oh yeah, you won't forget it. I know I won't.
Okay, hold on a second. Ethan felt bad for you because you worked hard and didn't get any chocolate. That was his choice, all right? The chocolate was still in his hands.
Ethan, I had no choice. If you were to look at the chocolate bar, it looked melted, but it wasn't melted. It was just full of Juan's saliva. Okay? Like if I ate that piece of chocolate, I might as well have open mouth kissed Juan. Like, I wasn't eating the chocolate.
I'm hearing you out.
Okay, I hear you.
We were the only ones genuinely excited to meet Bartolo Colon. It's like I said, like he's one of the few baseball players I actually know. Like, because he's big sexy, you know. Like how do you not notice that dude?
Did I ask for Colon's autograph? I did actually right after I went and asked Juan if he could give me an autograph. And I actually have
tuning in this week to Lost Comms. How do you end this thing, Shane? You're leading it.
I actually have a baseball. I have a baseball that's signed by Bartolo Colon and Juancho Villa.
Oh man, that would have been dope. I don't think we were like. I think that wasn't the vibe. I don't think it was the vibe to ask for an autograph.
Yeah, no. And those guys, you know, it's honest to God. Personally, like I got my satisfaction out of shaking the man's hand. Like, oh, by the way,
and then they immortalized it on the Amazing Race Instagram.
Yeah, I know
There's a
that was
video of
cool.
you meeting him.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. This guy's hands, bear paws.
Oh, I bet.
Bear paws.
They would
dude.
have to be. They would have to.
Huge
It's like he's holding a golf ball when he holds a freaking baseball. I
Yeah.
can only imagine.
Oh yeah. As a Mexican, it was so bizarre that you called the driver Poppy.
Oh, so okay, so no, listen. In Colombia, the culture is that we actually say that a lot. We use like papi, mijo, parce, pana, like that. That's like bro to us. So I promise you, if you're South American, it didn't sound weird at all. That being said,
Yeah.
interesting take that they aired that me saying that.
Yeah, and putting like being fed by your friends and putting your mouth halfway up your arm is also completely like culture.
What are you afraid of, Shane? What are you afraid of, dude? You afraid you're gonna like it, dude?
Family show.
Family show. Oh man.
All right.
We killed Big Sexy. We're on our way to the other roadblock. Not roadblock, sorry. The route info. And apparently Barbie's dream house.
Barbie's dream house?
Yeah, dude. The hallway, the next route information that we drove to after the
Oh yeah,
all pink.
Oh, dude, honestly, I was just seeing colors at that point. You were right; it was pink, but like I just wanted a clue box to go to see Phil.
But in the meantime, it was like Need for Speed against freaking Rod and Leticia. We raced them the entire way there, and it must have been like Juan math, but it must have been a good 10 to 15 minute drive.
And so this is kind of where we talked about it on Justin's pod. Rod and Leticia, they were staying close to us because Juan knows Spanish, and Juan was able to get pinpoint directions. So what happened, and there's no ill will towards Rod and Leticia.
No,
Listen, there's a million at this point in the race. Like, yes, there's always been $1 million on the line. No, at this point in the race, there's $1 million on the line.
Oh yeah,
love you, hate you, doesn't matter. I'm treating everybody the same because not that I don't love you, but $1 million is probably worth. We don't really know everybody that, it's probably worth it, is what I'm saying.
And at this point in the game, I would argue, Shane, you tell me, but I would argue that you're fighting for first or last every leg.
Yeah.
Like wherever you're at, you're fighting for one of those for sure, or at least
100%.
you're convinced you are.
100%. And so, but what I was trying to say was no ill will towards Rod and Leticia for this, but they were kind of, if you guys watched Talladega Nights, there's a thing called shake and bake. And so, except Rod and Leticia were not on our team at this point. They were a different team. So Juan goes up, gets directions from some people. Rod and Leticia see them point and see them kind of tell them directions, and they just start hauling. And so their camera crew our camera crew got pissed off because you're not allowed to do that, really. You have to get signatures at every person that you talk to. And so but like, I mean, you're gonna do whatever you can and whatever you want to get away with. Like, it's
a gray area. Like, if you see somebody point, you didn't do anything.
No, absolutely. Like, no, and like, good on them. I would have done the
100%.
same exact thing if I could get away with that. Oh, same. I wouldn't have done anything different. So that is Rod and Leticia. I know Leticia watches the pods time and time again. There's no ill will towards this because we would have done the same exact thing. But people are like, well, how the heck did they get to the map before you? Here's the explanation. So Juan and I are getting signatures, and Rod and Leticia are getting the information while we're getting the signatures, and then they're just booking it. And so we end up a couple hundred yards behind them. And
I couldn't close the gap, dude. At that point, I was exhausted. I think Shane was all willing and able. I think on that point, I was gassed, honestly. Like that first challenge kind of took it out of me a little bit, and it had been a day, and I should have freaking dug deep, but unfortunately, had to settle for third.
Yeah, and give him a break. He had food poisoning 3 weeks ago at this point in the show, so like,
screw you, dude. That was like 4 days ago. Hey man, God saves his achiest tummies for his strongest warriors. All right.
Where did you come up with that? You just stir that one up right now? Did you just cook it up?
It's on a T-shirt that I saw once, like one of those like not like ridiculous T-shirts that you just see on the streets, and I freaking loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
It's fun. So they get to the map before us, and we are obviously we were chasing them down. The reason why I didn't give up and that Juan and I didn't give up is because we Leticia, all love, but we know that we can beat Leticia in a foot race. And by the way, we can beat Rod in a foot race too. 40-yard dash time is better than him. Look it up on Wikipedia.
Reference the third episode.
Reference the third episode, Justin's episode, all the pods. Yeah. Anyway, it's proven.
You'll get there, champ.
Yep. 40-yard dash time better. What was I at? Better athlete than Rod. Leticia. But we knew like that, like we could catch Leticia, and so like we're like I'm like, dude, like we've got. Could we have legitimately? I don't know. At this point, they were 50 yards to 150 to 75 yards ahead of us, and I don't know that there was a whole lot of time as far as. They were closing the gap on Phil.
Sorry to interrupt.
I think no. That was it.
I think at this point, which I think something else plays into it as well, is just like, dude, knowing this race and knowing the rules. I think we could have beat them if we dropped the bags. But what,
we didn't see Phil.
Exactly. So what we're told is you need to see Phil before you can drop the bags.
That's what they say.
I don't know. Like maybe we would have done it. Like what they would have said. I feel like it's one of those things that maybe in the moment we would have taken the risk because we didn't see the next team after us. Even if they make us go back and get our bags, like maybe we could have risked it.
Because we dropped them in a plaza. Like there was a bunch of people. If we would have dropped them, we would have dropped them like legit in a plaza. I don't know, man. That would have been sketchy.
Yeah, you're right. It's one of those things, man. Like we tried. Unfortunately,
but that's it. It's a great.
It wasn't in the stars.
Yeah. So, okay. So now we get to the mat. And I don't know if you guys like the race does a really good job. I can't say this enough. CBS, The Amazing Race, Phil, Bertram,
Elise,
thank you. Like, thank you so much for the edit that you guys gave Juan and I. Not to say that that we didn't deserve it, but we are extremely appreciative. We extremely appreciate the edit. But so now taking that comment into the mat. Did anybody else realize that Juan and I did not say a single word?
Oh yeah, dude, we were livid.
We were
so mad.
So mad.
I was so fuming.
So mad. We were frustrated with each other at this point. We were frustrated with the fact that Rod and Leticia, they played the game, and we were extremely frustrated that we're back to third place. Like,
yeah. And now we're launching in the second group, the next leg. Dude, I was a reality TV producer's wet dream at that moment. Because had you led me on with any kind of comment, I would have gone off. Like,
oh, dude, 100%.
Thank God that Shane and I looked at, we gave ourselves a good hard look at the beginning. We're like, hey man, this is an immortal thing that's gonna be on camera. Like, let's control and collect ourselves before saying something we regret.
Oh yeah, and we had conversations during the race too, because at times we found ourselves getting out of the path that we wanted to be on a couple times, and at this point we were just quiet because that was a great way to put it, Juan. Because if a couple, I feel bad, but at the same sense I don't, because I know me, you know me, I know you, and Phil looked at me and he's like, so dude, I will never forget this. He looked at us. He goes, Shane, Juan, you guys what's going on? You're always right there, and you just can't. And I just go like you're Phil, right? And I just go, yeah. I almost exploded, but you can't.
Not because of him, of course.
No, not on Phil. No,
sure.
I didn't.
No.
Not exploding.
Love Phil.
Yeah, we love Phil, but at that point, to answer his question, with my heart, I was going to explode. And I had to take a breath. I had to look away at the beautiful ocean, and we didn't say a word. Sorry, Amazing Race.
Which brings us on to Juan's hot takes.
Oh, we got a hot take today?
Yeah, actually we do.
Oh my gosh.
And this is a hot take. This is a hot take for the audience, and I'm gonna keep it very bland, but I feel like it's something that needs to be said. Guys, an edit, good or bad, is exactly that. It's an edit. If you film yourself for a month, there's gonna be good times, there's gonna be bad times. If you're DMing people that you watch on TV with life advice, get a life.
Oh, dude, this is crazy. Like,
Yeah,
I know none of our followers and our subscribers.
No, God,
by the
no.
way, love all of you guys. I know you guys aren't the ones doing this.
Of course not. All
like,
we've got is support. Thank you.
Yeah, the fact that there are people in this world reaching out to our friends and trying to tell them how they should act, how they shouldn't act, what they should do with their marriage, what they shouldn't do with their marriage.
Yeah,
like,
dude, absolutely insanity.
Guys, just if that's what you're gonna do with your life, like turn the channel. Like turn the channel onto sports or something and invest your time into something else, because these people are real people.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Love them.
And they have real lives.
Hey, big shout out to all the fans that have been supporting you guys. We literally do this for you guys because we love seeing you guys' reactions. Big shout out to the cast because everybody in the cast was incredible, amazing in every way. We all have shortfalls. We all have low moments. If you would have filmed me and my wife for a month, then you would have gotten some fights, obviously.
Oh yeah. If you would have filmed me and my wife for a month, I would probably not have a wife anymore.
It's hard, bro. It's hard.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like you and I, even like in the tips that we get into, like it's not that we don't know how to conduct ourselves in an argument with our wives. It's just that we choose not to. Like, yeah. like when it's Juan and I and we get in a fight, like we say some things, he's like, yeah, you probably should not say that. It's like, yeah, you're right, that was stupid. Like, but if it was like my poor wife, like it would just be a fight. And like, I love you, Tony. I'm sorry. Happy Mother's Day, baby.
Julie, I wish I understood you better. You're amazing. I love you. You're the love of my life. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Man. Fights with Shane are just way quicker.
I don't know why Tony stays with me, man. If I'm being completely honest, she's shout out wives. She is my world, and I am extremely blessed.
Hey man, don't sell yourself short, dude. You're her bronze medal.
Yeah, dude. At least I'm a podium finish. That's all I can.
That's fair. Dude, where are we? Oh yeah, so yeah, we come in third place. Unfortunate. We're launching in the second group next episode.
Yeah. What do you think, man? What do you think? Take the next like 3 minutes, rip some comments, and then say la vie.
Say la vie.
Say la vie.
Sheesh. You guys are talking.
Wow. You can drop your bags if you see Phil at the mat. That's what we thought. Okay.
Big shout out to Cesar and Ricky, the God Kings. Yeah, our backpacks were about 40 pounds. I'm it's a little bit of Juan math. I think we actually weighed them, Shane, and they came out to like 36.
Yeah. Mine was at least probably 10 pounds heavier than yours, but whatever you were carrying, I was heavier. Yep.
Whatever. That's not true.
Well, you think you had a bigger bag than me, bro? You think you had a heavier bag?
Actually, no. What's funny is that your bag was bigger than mine. I think yours was I can't remember the measurements.
Yeah, heavier.
Like one level on
bulkier.
Top of mine.
Yeah. It took more energy to carry. Yeah.
And also, a quick Easter egg for all you that are rewatching the season. My bag is crooked the entire time. I don't know why.
Really?
I guess I never secured it well, but I'm like running the bag like this the whole time.
You just gotta like tighten one of the sides.
Yeah, dude. You'll do leg day, but skip cardio. Come on, Juan. Oh yeah, dude. I can also squat 445 pounds, Liam. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it unless you can get to
Juan, how much can you squat?
No, he's egging me on. That's not fair.
Wait, Juan, you can do what?
Do you race pretty much everybody?
Juan, how much can you squat? Juan,
shut up.
Look at me. Look at me.
Shane, can we get to these comments? I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to let you be egging me on like your toxic brother.
Can you flex?
No. Do you race pretty much every day? You get a day or two in between for COVID ops. I don't know how it is for regular. Since you have food poisoning.
Yes, Juan looks so tired at the mat. Yeah, he had a day. He did for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Amber and Vinny.
Dig deep. Since you just had food poisoning, was it not a second thought? Of course not. It's chocolate. It's fresh chocolate in the Dominican Republic.
Yo, dude, go look at 2Fogs220 comment.
Oh my god.
Yo,
so many rules. You need signatures. Can't drop. Is that the one you're talking
about? Yeah.
So many rules. You need signatures. Can't drop your bag until you see Phil. Can't even eat chocolate. Slathered on hot saliva.
Dude, I would.
Hey, you can try anything once, dude.
I genuinely LOL that comment. Like, it was like from the heart.
Dude. Yeah, guys. Thanks for sticking around for the hot take. I know this time it was just Thanks, Juan, for that. You have proven my statement, dude. Liam is kind of toxic.
Liam.
Big shout out, Liam. Hey, congrats. I never got to officially congratulate you, brother. Congrats on what just recently happened. I'm not gonna put your business out there.
Oh, dude, you can. Yeah, dude. Hey, Liam just finished T6s in the Air Force.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How about
congrats,
that,
brother? Okay, well now it's out there. So hey, congrats, brother. Keep killing it.
Everybody, this is May. Cora, I know you're watching. This is Major. Say hello. Major.
Mocha's in another room right now. Juan math is my new favorite bit of the pod. I think I'm just gonna start Juan math and everything, dude. Hey, listen, there's a rule in the military for stories: 10% true. As long as the story is 10% true, it's true enough, and you could still make it interesting. Except my wife freaking rats me out every time I tell a story in front of people.
Sorry, May came in here. But yeah, Liam, actually, my brother, got hired to fly A-10s with me in my squadron. Just finished T6s. Shout out, little bro, dude, is killing it. Super cool. So maybe he'll join the Lost Comms show one of these days once he becomes a real pilot. Not there yet, but he's making strides. Oh, dude, you know they give you your wings these days after T6s? Graduate.
I heard. Yeah,
yeah,
I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everything else is just fam.
Yeah, so once he's done,
I guess you're done, Liam. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, you got a sponsor this week or what?
Nobody sponsored the pod this week.
Damn,
I'm so sorry.
You guys got to sponsor the pod, but remember to throw some money at it.
Yeah, I know the sponsors. Like, I know there's a bunch of them out there.
Look at Cole putting a plug for himself, dude.
You guys should get going there.
Your whole entire family's here, just demolishing our podcast.
Shout out! Well, we gotta give the fellas a shout out. Colin, shout out Colin, professional hockey player. He's in the message right now, or in the chat. He is looking for sponsors for his hockey camp. He runs a hockey camp in the summertime for the kids. Family show. Family show. Doing a lot of great things. Check out Apex. Colin, drop it in the pod or drop it in the chat. Apex. He's typing. He's got the blue dots. You can see it. It's like the iPhone blue dots right now. He's typing.
Whatever. While you type that, Colin.
Yeah. Anyway, Army graduated from West Point. Kid's a stud. Colin's a stud. Liam's a stud. But Colin's not playing professional hockey. Anyway, your dad
just hasn't figured out. Your dad just doesn't miss.
Yeah, mom and pops did all right. They only had one. They only had one questionable one, and
and he's wearing a cowboy hat.
He decides he was so questionable that he just put it on TV and make sure it was good entertainment. So, yeah.
Oh man.
Apex Hockey Development Camp. Go ahead, sponsor the camp, everyone.
Yeah, but also sponsor the pod.
And sponsor the pod. Sponsor them both,
guys. Come on. What else you got, Shane? Next week is the week. $1 million on the line.
I could get a sponsor. Like, dude, everybody, just give me about 30 minutes. All right, we're gonna leave the camera on.
I got a place to be.
We're gonna leave the camera on. Just let me dive through the inbox. Lots of DMs out there. Okay, lots of people trying to get on the pod and sponsor the pod. So let me filter through them. If you see me writing anything, don't mind anything. Okay, just check in with me in 30 minutes. All right.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
okay.
not.
All right.
Let's see. I'll buy a T-shirt. Hey, good on you. Good on you, brother.
Is your cap Two Fog? Okay, we got one T-shirt for the Juan putting his mouth on chocolate. Thank you, Two Fog. Really? Is your pod the only recap that Ray Fletcher doesn't drop 20 on? He wants to, but we can't. We don't have enough subs. We need 500. So if you guys, great lead-in, by the way. Hit the sub button.
Better myself.
Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Leave your phone on and this YouTube video just on repeat. Rack up the views. Share it.
Together, we will get Shane and I $20 next podcast.
Together, we will all make $20. And by all, I mean Juan and I will make $20, but due to your help.
Which goes to the development team that helps to create all the cool merch and pod technology, aka Bush Lights.
A Bush Lattes.
Well, dude, let's see. Next week was round 2 in the Dominican, and I think they're combining it with the final leg, right, Shane?
Yeah, they're so it's the finale is 2 legs. So I don't know how they're going to do it. It's an hour and a half episode. Can confirm. Shout out, mom. She was thinking of something else. It is an hour and a half. I hear you, dogs.
Ryan just got here.
But Dominican Republic, and then wherever we end up. Which I think is public knowledge at this point.
I
But,
think it is too. I don't want to risk it. We end up back in the U.S. in some city that's yet.
And by we, I mean the race itself. And because everybody goes back to the finale. Everybody knows that. So,
hopefully, that's how we did. We're not going to spoil it.
Yeah. Everybody's like, yeah, just tell me how you did. It's like, you don't want me to tell you how we did anyway. Like, it just ruined the next 2 weeks. Like,
exactly. Dude, get pumped, dude. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, get up for it.
We'll all find out together. Which, by the way, one last quick plug. Hey, Wednesday, New York. DM any of the cast for information. DM the Lost Comms Pod Instagram. We'll get you that link. $10 to spend a great night with us.
Yeah. $10. Come on, $10.
I mean, okay, hold on a second. I want to caveat that just came off kind of weird. What I meant was $10 to go to hang out with the boys. Yeah.
Juan, it's a family show, dude. It's a family show. It's a family show.
You know what I meant? I just want to clarify because
And by the way, dude, $10. Come on, $10. That's what you would charge. Dude. That's what you would charge.
Oh no, of course not, dude. Of course not.
I mean, hey,
I was Juan math the crap out of that one.
Oh, dude. And by the way, everybody's like, "Oh no, people." No. There's a number, all right, but like everybody's got a number.
Oh man, let's see.
Right.
We got time for a couple more, I think. What about old people who don't have Instagram? Nobody's old. Okay, we don't believe in old. We just believe in experienced.
Experience. Yep. How about we post it to the YouTube page? Can we do that?
We can totally post it to the YouTube page. Yeah, I'll put it in the description of our channel, and you can just go ahead and reach it there. And we'll make sure you get that link, Eunice. And we look forward to seeing you on Wednesday in New York.
Yeah, guys.
Man, do you want to like? I'm asking you on the air. Feel free to not answer now. Maybe we could do like a quick intro pod before the finale. Say, hey, everybody, good to see you.
If we do, I would love to do that. If we do, it'll probably be like 5 minutes or so, just to say what's up to everybody, because we got family and friends coming in with us, so it's going to be tough. But I'm not opposed to it. So kind of get everybody together on the same sheet of music.
Just to give you guys a shout out before it all goes down.
All right, so How Day, shout out wives,
safety
happy
first,
Mother's Day, and
we have so many catchphrases at this point. Safety first. Hey, happy Mother's Day to all the great mothers out there. You guys, nobody else could do what you do. I love you, Mom. You probably don't understand what I'm saying right now. I'll say it to you in Spanish later.
Happy Mother's Day. Mom, you probably do understand what I'm saying because that's the language that we speak. All right, dude, let's get off of this friggin' hour.
All right, hey, thanks for sticking around, guys.
So.